parks and
Yeah.
the eco zones.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, now think about that from the what is where. You all get your students to do maps at some level. What do you give them, and I know you struggle with it, I'm sure, as you're marking students' maps, and that's the title of the map. It's very easy now. Think about this map and compare it to the what is where. Where? Canada. What? National parks.
Okay.
Every map should tell you what is where. And it's very easy for the students. So we keep using this language. We keep using this locational language. Keep using this. So we always have to start with a base of something, and what this map is a good example of. It's got some base information. It's telling us, giving us the shape of Canada. It's certainly identifying the eco zones, but it's also giving us one other piece of information, and that are the national parks. And so we can start to see that where they are. Now, where this becomes really important is when we talk about what are those thinking concepts for geography. And there's 4. And they are spatial significance, patterns and trends, interrelationships, and finally, geographic perspective. So let's look at those individually, and we'll just go through this. So if we take a look at the first one, which is spatial significance, what can you tell me, using your background knowledge, because that's always important. We don't devoid ourselves of background knowledge. But what would you say is the spatial significance of the information on this map? What would you say is significant about what you're seeing there? Doesn't have to be, yeah, go ahead.
It's showing you that the parks are along the border and the shorelines, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. That's certainly one thing. Anything else?
It's telling us about the different types of parks.
Okay. Yeah. So certainly the different types of parks. It's also another thing. Yeah. Please jump in.
Based on the location, that there would be more or less parks. So probably due to climate and landform and physical aspects of the physical region.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The ratio of land to water.
Okay, very much so. And that can be just in respect to the base of this map too. Let's just take a look at the park size as we compare it to this, the spatial significance of where they are in Canada. Can you make any general observations about that?
There's a lot in the north.
Yeah, a lot in the north.
They're large.
Okay. And they're large. Yeah.
Seem a lot smaller in the southern parts.
Yeah.
May have to do with population density.